What's up guys, it's your boy Ominous Nebula, and today we're going to be talking about Loomian Legacy if it was in 2D. And I have some images and stuff that I want to show you guys, and I'll have some gameplay in the background. It's not going to be a 2D Loomian Legacy, but it's going to be showing you guys what 2D actually looks like. And I will be showing you some 2D sprites as well from Loomian Legacy, so you guys can kind of get a feel of what it would look like. But yeah, I honestly think this is going to be a pretty cool topic to talk about. Obviously, before we start this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's try to hit 500 likes. I think we can do that, guys. Oh my gosh, I just voice cracked, but let's ignore that. But anyways, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, 500 likes. Let's hit it. We crushed the last like goal for the last video, so I know we can hit 500 likes. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we start, actually shout out to all these artists. Their links will be down below in the description, and they're on Twitter. That's where I got these images from, so shout out to these artists, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first image I actually want to talk about is the one where, you know, it's actually a really good image. It kind of reminds me of Black and White. If you haven't played Pokemon Black and White, I'll have an image on screen right now, basically what it was. But this image actually reminds me of the Black and White kind of like 2D feel of it, you know? It's a Battlestar Naya and obviously the person's avatar, and it looks really nice. It's obviously a cave of the Crystal Caverns, or whatever it's called, I don't remember, but it's where all the soul crystals or energy crystals are that actually power up Sylvan City. So I think that's actually pretty nice and pretty cool. It actually gives me that old Black and White feel. And if Loomian Legacy were to actually look like that, I think that would actually be really insane to see, because Loomian Legacy right now is obviously a 3D world, and it looks really nice. Don't get me wrong, 3D Loomian Legacy looks really good. I definitely enjoy it a lot. But if we had a 2D version of Loomian Legacy and it was something like this, honestly, I wouldn't even be like, I'd honestly be just as hyped, because it just gives me that nostalgic feeling, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people love that nostalgic feeling as well. But yeah, now this next image I actually have is of the Battlestar Faust, and this is actually the third battle theater, if you don't know. Sephiroth City's battle theater leader, or Battlestar, we could actually call them. And it's a Battlestar Faust, and like I said before, this gives me this Black and White feel to the game. I don't know, dude. I just really think this concept and idea is actually really nice. And it's Battlestar Faust. This is basically just saying, did I hear somebody was gonna take on the Battle Theater Challenge? Dude, it just gives you that nostalgic feeling, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate as well if you have played those older gen games, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys have. But if you haven't, like I said, you're definitely missing out. You should definitely try them out in your free time. Now, the next sprites I actually want to cover is actually pretty different from the first ones I actually showed you. It's actually Obsidian, and this Obsidian, there's 4 different versions, obviously each indicating a different generation. 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, and 4th gen. Obviously, I think this looks really cool, and they're animated. This was actually made by Floygon, so shout out to Floygon right there. And yeah, personally, I really like it. As many of you guys know, Obsidian's one of my favorite Loomians, and I used to use it in PvP a lot. I even think I still do, but not as much as I used to. But Obsidian is definitely one of my favorites. And, you know, here's this cool sprite of Obsidian, you know. Obsidian looks pretty nice. I really like the design that they did with Gen 1. And as you can see, Gen 1, it kind of looks like Rhyperior, kind of. I don't even know. It kind of looks interesting. And then you got Gen 2. But yeah, Gen 4 is definitely my favorite. I really do like Gen 4. Especially I like the design of Gen 4 on Obsidian. They did a really good job. Floygon pulled this off very well. And yeah. Alright guys, so the next Loomian I actually want to show is Scorp. Now, Scorp is a metal type Loomian, if you didn't know. And here are the sprites. They look pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. You got Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4 Scorp. All of them look really nicely drawn. And yeah, honestly, Scorp is pretty cool. But I do want to know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments on these sprites so far that I've shown you guys. Do you think Loomian Legacy could pull this off if they ever made a separate 2D version of it? Personally, I think they could, especially with concepts like these. These honestly look really nice. I definitely do enjoy these concepts. Well, Now, obviously, you got Gen 1 Scorp, Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4. Most of them look cool. Gen 1 gives you that Gen 1, like, Playboy, you know, feel. And then you got the 2DS, you got the 3DS on there, too. You know, these games, like, honestly, these sprites give me so much nostalgic back from, like, these games, bro. It honestly is insane. Now, I definitely would not be using Scorp on my team because Scorp is pretty weak. But, you know, it gives you, it kind of reminds me of Magnemite, and Magnemite evolves into Magnezone, and Magnezone is really nice, and it's really good. So, that's kind of what Gardrone is like as well. So, I probably would pick up a Scorp just to evolve it into a Gardrone. I definitely want to see a Gardrone sprite of this in the future. So, FloyGod, if you're watching this, do a Gardrone sprite, bro. Come on. Now, the next sprite I actually want to show is Weevil. Once again, made by FloyGod. And these Weevil sprites look so good. Oh my gosh. The Weevil definitely in this, like, in these sprites, definitely looks like a starter Pokemon. Or Loomian. I can't say Pokemon, I gotta say Loomian, bro. But yeah, Weevil definitely looks like a starter Loomian. Probably one that I would definitely pick. Look at it, bro. It just looks insane. You got the Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4. Now, unfortunately, I don't think in Pokemon games they had electric-type starters. But, you know, in these, in Loomian Legacy, we have electric-type starters. So, I would definitely be choosing Weevil. And if you don't know, Weevil actually was my first starter that I did choose. And you got the Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. Out of these, I think probably Gen 3 or Gen 4 is my favorite. It's in between these two, but, you know, I really also definitely like the Gen 1 sprite as well. The Gen 1 sprite, just, you know, you already know it's raw. Like, it looks really nice when it looks like that, dude. The Gen 1 sprite just looks insane. But Gen 4, obviously, you know, I gotta stick to my Gen 4. Because Gen 4 is the first game I ever played. So, I'm pretty biased, guys. I'm pretty biased. But Gen 4 is going to be my favorite one out of these. Now, that's all I really have to show you guys. I'll show some honorable mentions, or not honorable mentions, but some other sprites on the screen as well, so you can kind of get a feel. Now, unfortunately, I don't know who drew these, so if you do know the artist tag, let me know and I'll credit them in the description. But yeah, these are some other concepts as well that I'm showing on screen. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe. 500 likes is the goal, so you guys can hit that. That'll be amazing. And don't forget to join my Discord. We host giveaways and stuff all the time. But yeah, guys, without further ado, it's your boy Ominous Nebula. Hope you guys enjoyed, and be out. Peace!